Everyone in town knew Eli liked me. It was one of those things people pretend they're not talking about, but you can hear it anyway, behind coffee cups at the diner, in line at the pharmacy, whispered during Sunday service. "He's been sweet on her since forever," Mrs. Avery said once, loud enough for me to hear. I just smiled, pretending not to notice. So when I walked into McAllister's bar that Friday night, I was feeling a little smug, not gonna lie, hair curled, wearing my best red dress, a touch of lipstick I normally only wore on birthdays. I thought maybe, just maybe, it was time to stop pretending too. Then I saw him, Eli, kissing another girl. Right by the pool table, under the neon cold beer sign that flickered like even it was trying to warn me. Danger ahead. The room went silent. In my head a cold wave washed over me. It wasn't a quick peck either, it was long enough. His eyes flew open mid-kiss and locked onto mine. His whole body jolted. The poor girl, Marcy, looked like she just kissed a ghost. He practically shoved her away, wiping his mouth like he tasted something awful. "No, no, no, wait," he shouted, stumbling toward me. "It's not what it looks like." "It was a game," Luke added, slurring slightly as he wobbled with a beer in hand. "Penalty kiss. Not romantic. More like tragic." Marcy shrugged first but then said in a sweet voice to Eli, "Maybe it's just a game, but admit it, you enjoyed it before she showed up." Eli ignored her and reached me, breathing fast, face flushed. "Rules are rules, you understand it, right?" I smiled sweetly and tapped a finger against his chest. "It's okay, Eli," I said. He blinked, relieved. "I'm not your girlfriend," I added, leaning in a little closer, lowering my voice just enough so everyone would hear. "And I won't be." If McAllister's had a soundtrack, someone would have hit the record scratch button right then. I turned and strutted to the bar, my heels clicking, my heart pounding like a drum. It hurt, sure, more than I wanted to admit, but I wasn't about to fall apart over a boy who couldn't even win me properly. And that's when he appeared. Sitting at the bar like he belonged in a magazine, sleeves rolled up, nursing a whiskey neat, was Noah Collins. New guy in town, owned the new mechanic shop at the edge of Main Street. Tall, dark hair, dangerous smile, and a reputation for fixing more hearts than cars. I plopped down on the stool next to him, still riding the adrenaline rush. He tilted his head, smiled slow. "Well," he drawled, voice like warm honey, "if that wasn't the most entertaining entrance I've ever seen." I laughed. A real, genuine laugh, the first one of the night. "I aim to please," I said, lifting my beer to him. We spent the rest of the night talking about stupid things, movies, how bad the town's pizza was, how his dog hated rain, and maybe, just maybe, about how sometimes losing the wrong guy makes room for the right one. Meanwhile, Eli sat 2 tables away, eyes boring holes into the side of my head, drinking more than he should. Saturday morning my phone buzzed. "Eli, can we talk? Please?" I ignored it. By Sunday he was at my door with coffee and an apology written so badly on a napkin it looked like a kindergarten art project. "Look," he said, running a hand through his messy hair. "It was stupid. I was stupid. I thought maybe if you saw someone else wanted me, you'd." I held up a hand. "Stop." He looked like a kicked puppy. "You're a good guy, Eli," I said gently, "but I don't want to convince someone to love me, and I don't want to be with someone who thinks playing games is how you win me." He opened his mouth, but I was already closing the door. Later that afternoon, Noah showed up at the little cafe where I worked weekends, under the pretense of needing the world's strongest coffee. "You free tonight?" he asked, his eyes twinkling. I blinked. "For what?" "For a real date," he said. "No games, no penalties, just me wanting to spend time with you." I should have played it cool. I should have made him work for it, but instead I grinned like an idiot and said, "I'd love to." By the next Friday word had spread. Noah and I were officially a thing. Or at least close enough that people stopped hinting about Eli and started asking when Noah was going to make it official. Eli watched us sometimes across parking lots, at the grocery store. It wasn't hateful, it was regretful, like he realized a little too late that he'd fumbled the best thing that ever almost happened to him. I didn't hate him for it, I didn't love him for it either. I had Noah now, and when he took my hand as we walked down Main Street, thumb brushing over my knuckles like it was the most natural thing in the world, I realized. Sometimes the best kind of revenge isn't slamming doors or bitter fights. Sometimes it's simply living better, happier with someone who never makes you doubt you're exactly where you're meant to be. And if Eli saw us kiss once or twice under the twinkling streetlights, well, I didn't mind giving him a little show.